Swedick from 10 Sigma. Welcome to episode 89 of Transition Tuesday. Today I'm going to talk about teaching your students with the method of authentic learning. Right now I'm going to switch over to a short slide presentation to share this information.
Today's video will discuss what is authentic learning, the characteristics and benefits of authentic learning, and some examples of activities that you can do with your students. Let's first start with what authentic learning is. It is a constructivist approach that allows students to explore, discuss, and construct concepts into contexts that involve real-world problems and projects that are relevant to the student. In other words, teachers provide opportunities for students to construct their own knowledge through engaging self-directed inquiry, problem-solving, critical thinking, and reflection. Authentic learning has a number of characteristics that give it an edge over the traditional learning method. It enables students to engage in exploration and inquiry. Learning most often is interdisciplinary. It requires integration of content from several disciplines and leads to outcomes beyond the domain-specific learning outcomes. Students are inspired to analyze, synthesize, design, and evaluate information on their own. In this method, students are forced to think, and the outcome of the learning experience is not predetermined. In fact, different students may come up with different solutions to a given problem, and sharing the outcomes help them learn from others. Students develop flexibility to work across cultural and disciplinary boundaries, and since learning is student-driven, they are more likely to develop interest in what they are doing. The learning journey that authentic learning provides is often life-changing, and it does not rely on short-term memory skills. Rather, it focuses on long-term learning outcomes. Authentic learning is centered on authentic, relevant, real-world tasks that are of interest to the learners. Students are actively engaged in exploration and inquiry. Learning is closely connected to the world beyond the walls of the classroom. Students become engaged in complex tasks and higher-order thinking skills such as analyzing, synthesizing, designing, manipulating, and evaluating information. Learning begins with a question or problem, which cannot be constricting in that it allows the student to construct their own response and inquiry. Students produce a product that can be shared with an audience outside the classroom. These products have value in their own right, rather than simply for earning a grade. Learning is student-driven, with tutors, peers, teachers, parents, and outside experts, all assisting and coaching in the learning process. Students have opportunities for social discourse, collaboration, and reflection. Authentic learning provides students with the opportunity to examine the problem from different perspectives and a diversity of outcomes instead of one single correct answer. Students are provided the opportunity for articulation of their learning process and/or final learning product. Now let's talk about some research benefits of authentic learning for transition. Educational research shows that authentic learning is an effective learning approach to preparing students to work in the 21st century. By allowing students to generalize skills from the classroom to life, learning is enhanced in all three domains of learning: cognitive, affective, and psychomotor. Some of the benefits of authentic learning include the following. Students are more motivated and more likely to be interested in what they are learning when it is relevant and applicable to their lives outside of school. Students are better prepared to succeed in college, careers, and adulthood. Students learn to assimilate and connect knowledge that is unfamiliar while being exposed to different settings, activities, and perspectives. Students have opportunities to collaborate, produce products, and to practice problem solving and professional skills. Students have opportunities to exercise professional judgments in a safe environment. Students practice higher order thinking skills. Students develop working with others skills. And students develop flexibility to work across disciplinary and cultural boundaries. Here are some examples of authentic learning. Simulation-based learning. For this kind of activity, students engage in simulations and role-playing in order to be put in situations where they have to actively participate in the decision-making of the project. This helps in developing valuable communication, collaboration, and leadership skills that would help the student succeed as a professional in the field he or she is studying. Some examples are visiting local businesses, part-time opportunities in or out of school, working at the school store, interview role-playing, and participating with making phone calls and asking questions. Other examples of authentic learning include peer-based evaluation. Students are given the opportunity to analyze, critique, and provide constructive feedback on the assignments of their peers. Through this process, they are exposed to different perspectives on the topic being studied, giving them a deeper understanding. Reflecting and documenting achievements. The importance of metacognition in the learning process is well documented. So giving the students the opportunity to reflect upon and monitor their learning is essential. Journals, portfolios, and electronic portfolios are examples of authentic learning tasks designed to showcase the student's work as well as give the student a means to reflect back on his or her learning over time. Also, project-based learning. This begins with a problem or question for inquiry. This results in a single or series of products or artifacts that are created as a result or solution to the inquiry. Other examples of authentic learning include student-created media. This focuses on using various technologies to create videos or design websites. In addition to gaining valuable experience in working with a range of technologies, students also have improved their reading comprehension, writing skills, and their abilities to plan, analyze, and interpret results as they progress through the media project. And inquiry-based learning. Inquiry-based learning starts by posing questions or problems or scenarios rather than simply presenting materials to students. Students identify and research issues and questions to develop their knowledge or solutions. Inquiry-based learning is generally used in fieldwork, investigations, individual and group projects, and research projects. Other examples of authentic learning that I would like to mention are oral reports, photo stories, letters to the editor or the government, timelines, surveys, graphing data, product reviews, podcasts, and writing blogs. For today's bonus, I'll be sending you information and examples of authentic learning so you can get started with an authentic learning project with your students right away.
Thank you for watching the video. I hope you use this information to help teach your students through unique experiences. Be sure to check your email for the bonus we just sent over. If this is the first time you've ever seen an episode of Transition Tuesday, click the link below to receive the bonus. Be sure to like and share the video and leave a comment or suggestion for a future episode of Transition Tuesday. Have a great week. See you next Tuesday.